Welcome to IQD Dinar News, your go-to source for the latest updates on currency exchange rates, revaluation news, and insights into the Iraqi dinar. Stay informed and ahead of the curve with our timely analysis and breaking developments. Iraq is currently experiencing a favorable economic and geopolitical situation, positioning itself as a key player in the global arena. This moment has been anticipated by many, especially those who closely follow the potential revaluation of the Iraqi dinar, known as dinarians. After years of instability, sanctions, and economic challenges, Iraq now appears to be on the verge of significant growth, offering opportunities for those who are willing to invest or engage with the country at an early stage. To truly understand the implications of this moment and the reasons why Iraq is so attractive to nations and corporations, we must delve into the historical, political, and economic factors that have led to this point. Iraq has a rich and complex history, marked by its strategic location in the heart of the Middle East and its vast natural resources, particularly oil. The country sits on some of the largest oil reserves in the world, which has made it a focal point for international interest for decades. However, Iraq's potential has been overshadowed by decades of conflict, starting with the Iran-Iraq War in the 1980s, followed by the Gulf War in the early 1990s, and the U.S.-led invasion in 2003, which resulted in the overthrow of Saddam Hussein. These conflicts, coupled with internal strife and the rise of extremist groups like ISIS, have severely hampered Iraq's ability to fully capitalize on its resources and develop a stable, prosperous economy. In recent years, however, Iraq has made significant strides toward recovery. The defeat of ISIS, while not entirely eradicating the threat of terrorism, has brought a measure of security and stability to the country that has not been seen in decades. The Iraqi government has also been working to rebuild its infrastructure, strengthen its institutions, and create a more favorable environment for foreign investment. This is where the notion of nations and corporations lining up to get a piece of the pie comes into play. With its vast oil reserves, Iraq remains one of the most resource-rich countries in the world, and this has attracted the attention of international corporations looking to invest in the energy sector. But Iraq's potential goes beyond oil. The country has untapped resources in agriculture, tourism, and other sectors that are ripe for development. As the government continues to rebuild, opportunities for investment in infrastructure, technology, and services are also growing. For nations looking to expand their influence in the region, Iraq presents a strategic opportunity. Its location, bordering key players like Iran, Turkey, and Saudi Arabia, makes it a crucial hub for trade and diplomacy in the Middle East. For those who have been following the potential revaluation of the Iraqi dinar, this moment is particularly significant. The revaluation of a currency, which many believe is on the horizon, could lead to substantial gains for those who hold large amounts of Iraqi dinar. Dinarians, as they are commonly called, have been waiting for years for the Iraqi economy to stabilize and grow to the point where the dinar can appreciate in value. While some view this as speculative, others see it as a long-term investment in Iraq's recovery and future growth. The idea of getting in early on the ground floor speaks to the belief that Iraq is still in the early stages of its economic recovery, and those who invest now stand to benefit the most as the country continues to grow. This is a common theme in emerging markets, where early investors take on more risk but also have the potential for higher returns as the market matures. In Iraq's case, the risks are still significant. The country continues to face political instability, corruption, and the lingering threat of terrorism. However, for those willing to take the risk, the rewards could be substantial. Iraq's economic future is closely tied to its ability to attract foreign investment and rebuild its economy. The government has been working to create a more business-friendly environment, including passing laws to protect foreign investors and reduce bureaucratic red tape. These efforts are starting to pay off, as more international companies are showing interest in doing business in Iraq. The oil sector, in particular, has seen significant investment from major corporations, but there is also growing interest in other areas, such as agriculture, which has the potential to become a major export industry for Iraq. One of the key factors driving this interest is Iraq's young and growing population. With a median age of around 21 years, Iraq has a large and youthful workforce that is eager to work and contribute to the country's development. This demographic dividend could be a significant advantage for Iraq in the coming years, as it provides a large pool of labor for industries such as manufacturing and services. Additionally, the Iraqi diaspora, many of whom left the country during the years of conflict, are beginning to return, bringing with them skills, expertise, and capital that can help fuel the country's recovery. For nations looking to engage with Iraq, the opportunities are not limited to economic gain. Iraq's strategic location and political influence in the region make it an important partner for countries looking to strengthen their presence in the Middle East. In particular, Iraq's relationship with Iran is of interest to many nations, as it provides a way to engage with Iran indirectly. Iraq has also been working to strengthen its ties with neighboring countries, including Saudi Arabia and Turkey, which could lead to increased regional cooperation and stability. At the same time, Iraq's recovery is not without its challenges. The country still faces significant political instability, with frequent protests and unrest, particularly in the southern regions. Corruption remains a major issue, with many Iraqis feeling that the wealth generated by the country's oil reserves is not being distributed fairly. These issues have led to a lack of trust in the government, which could hinder Iraq's ability to attract and retain foreign investment. Additionally, while ISIS has been largely defeated, the group still poses a threat, particularly in rural areas. The security situation, while improved, is still fragile, and this could deter some investors from getting involved in the country. Despite these challenges, there is a sense of optimism about Iraq's future. The country has vast potential, and for those willing to take the risk, the rewards could be significant. This is particularly true for dinarians, who have been waiting for years for the revaluation of the Iraqi dinar. While the timing of such a revaluation is uncertain, many believe that Iraq's improving economic situation makes it more likely that the dinar will appreciate in value in the coming years. For those who have invested in the currency, this could lead to substantial gains. In conclusion, Iraq is at a pivotal moment in its history. After years of conflict and instability, the country is beginning to rebuild and attract the attention of nations and corporations around the world. With its vast natural resources, young population, and strategic location, Iraq has the potential to become a major player in the global economy. For those who get in early, there are significant opportunities to be had, both in terms of financial gain and strategic influence. However, the risks are still considerable, and investors must be prepared to navigate the challenges that come with operating in a country that is still recovering from years of conflict. For dinarians, this moment represents the culmination of years of waiting and anticipation, as Iraq moves closer to realizing its full potential on the world stage. Thanks for tuning in to IQD Dinar News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more updates on the Iraqi dinar and global currency trends. hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.